All right, everyone, July the 1st, 2013. You need to pay very close attention to everything I'm about to tell you. Something big is coming. Something big is coming to America. But I fear that the majority of the people, including my Christian brothers and sisters, are not prepared. You're not going to like the information that I'm about to present because I'm going to present to you the truth. You may not like me for bringing you the truth. You may not want to hear the truth. But those who have an ear, let them hear. I want to begin by saying, Yeshua bless you today, and all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh. Now, what I'm about to present, I ask that you share this with everyone. Now, the enemy, Satan, has, especially the church today, running to and fro, running over here and running over there in every direction. But the direction they should be looking when we're speaking about end-time Bible prophecy, the Antichrist kingdom that has now been set up and is in place, and the imminent rapture of the church. The enemy's very clever, Satan. He's a master at deception, and he's very good at what he does. He's got the majority of the church running to hear the latest word from the Lord, the latest prophecy. And I'm talking about a detailed warning where the person having the word from the Lord has actually written every word down, word for word, on paper. It may be a page or two or three long. And I warn you, church, to heed the words from the book of Revelation. But if anyone adds to the prophecies of this book, adds to the prophecies that were already given, that God, Yahweh, will add the plagues from this book to that person. And the rest of the church, they're running, anyone that has a number 7 in front or behind their name, they want to hear what is the word from the Lord today. And a lot of you are in despair because you're seeking the truth and you're seeking answers. And you can't understand why you are in such deep prayer, but you're not getting these long, detailed warnings, a word from God. I want you not to be troubled. See that you are not troubled, because the person you're listening to, they're not either. Or we're running to another person or a group of people that have had a prophecy, a dream, a prophecy of a mega earthquake to wipe out California, a tsunami to wipe out the East Coast and the West Coast. Or they're coming on YouTube and where the church is running over here in this direction because someone had a prophecy given to them that there will be devastating killer tornadoes. And we've seen that. But right in the heart of tornado season, these things must happen. Yeshua tells us to see that we are not troubled by these things. It was tornado season when the tornadoes came through and brought death and destruction. Now more are prophesying or having dreams of wildfires. And it's happening now. I didn't report on the 16 firefighters that lost their life this morning. Sadly, it is that time of year. We are in the season for these devastating, destructive wildfires. And those fighting these fires, many will perish and will lose their life. See that you are not troubled. I'm not going to bring you gloom and doom and hype to boost my ratings, to boost my view count. It's not what I'm here for. I'm here to bring you the truth. Now, while we're looking over here and we're looking over there, we need to be prepared because something big, I feel, is coming to America. All the trial runs, all the practice runs are over. Here's a headline. I'm going to put the link to a lot of these below for you. Furor grows in Europe over NSA spy network revelations, what the powers that be that really run this country. And this is the Antichrist kingdom, the New World Order, the one world government, one world religion. Everything is now set in place. Now, church, now you need to repent. You need to focus on the bridegroom, on Yeshua, and you need to go out and be kings and priests and elders, and we need to win the lost over to salvation. Now, let me begin by saying, if you live in a big, crowded metropolitan city, you might want to heed my warning, and I didn't have a word from God. Get out of the big cities as quick as you can, because now the powers that be, the elite, are putting everything out in the open and in your face. All the trial runs are over with. As far as listening in, it was a conspiracy theory. Well, the government, they're not listening in on your cell phone conversations. They're not looking through your email. You're a bunch of nutcases, conspiracy theorists. They're not tracking everything you do on social media sites like Facebook and YouTube. It was all a conspiracy. Well, now they're putting this in your face. Furor grows in Europe over NSA spy network revelations. I want to begin by saying that it's all out in the open now. All the practice, all the trial runs are over with. As far as martial law, while you're on YouTube, in the comfort of your home in the big metropolitan city, have you looked outside? Have you went outside lately? Yesterday, again, this is the second week in a row, I was going for a ride. It was a Sunday late morning, early afternoon, and I seen riding down Dixie Highway a convoy again of armored military vehicles. Something is about to happen. They're going to collapse the dollar, all while you're chasing the profits on YouTube, and they're going to implement martial law. This has been going on for a long time. Even with the zombie type apocalypse, they are preparing and setting you up for the Antichrist to come on the world stage, you to take the mark of the beast or to be beheaded if you do not repent, if you are not the bride. This has been going on for some time, and I just want to share a few things with you. This is where your attention needs to be. This gentleman here in this video has been trying to warn people for over a year. National martial law is coming. Get out of the city now and leave. And now the powers that be, they're putting it in your face. I want to share this with you. U.S. martial law enforced gun confiscation during Hurricane Katrina. Going back to Hurricane Katrina, they were practicing for what is coming, and I believe it's coming quickly. It may come before the end of this year. They did a trial run with Hurricane Katrina. They bought billions of rounds of hollow point ammunition. Who are they going to use it on? You can see the headlines every day. They are trying to disarm the American people. We have eyewitnesses of foreign troops on American soil. When are you going to wake up? Quit chasing the prophets and let's come to reality, because this is end time Bible prophecy, and it's not to scare you. Because if you are truly saved and you are covered in the blood of the Lamb that was slain to take away the sins of the world, you need to repent now and draw closer to Him to avoid these things that are quickly going to fall upon this whole world. Then we had another test run, Hurricane Sandy. Martial law and FEMA camps, rehearsal for future America. And I did this video, more in your face. Part 1, must see. Sandy Hook, the elementary school shooting. Now that was used to draw attention to how bad guns are, to disarm the American people. They brought in character actors. The entire town got refurbished, got a makeover. And all that were involved, the parents of the children that were shot at Sandy Hook, were all new to the town. I mean, I've got more information and more records. You don't see because you're looking in the wrong direction. This is not to bring you fear or to hype or to scare you. But they totally did a makeover of the town. They brought in character actors. It's like the Boston Marathon bombing. And the town got a makeover, and it's all to take away and disarm the American people. Then, of course, we've got the Boston martial law. They were confiscating guns from the residents. And now their trial run, brothers and sisters, is over. And I have a good feeling, and this video here, if you will just pay close attention, exposes FEMA death camps and mailbox dots. Go out and look on your mailbox. You can get off your computer long enough chasing the YouTube profits and see if you have a red, a yellow, or a blue dot on your mailbox. Martial law. I believe they are getting ready to collapse the dollar and to implement martial law. And Christians, it is the enemy's plan now. But if you do not take the mark of the beast, I did a video this morning on the RFID microchip and how Mythbusters, the television program, wanted to do a series on the RFID microchip. And they actually implanted one of the stars of the show, Tori, with an RFID microchip. I wish she would not have had that implant, but they ran into a little bit of trouble. We're told that the RFID microchip in the right hand or in the forehead had nothing to do with what you can buy or what you can sell. It's to track your medical history and your medical records. It's part of the Obamacare bill. But come to find out, who put a stop to the Mythbusters program on the RFID microchip? The major credit card companies, Visa, MasterCard, and so on. So you cannot buy or sell. This is where your attention needs to be. There have been sightings and reportings of major troop movement across the United States of America, jets flying overhead, and there's no air base near them. This is 2 weeks in a row that I've seen convoys of armored military vehicles in my neighborhood, where there are no military bases anywhere near where I live. You need to wake up, America. Be prepared. Be prepared for what's coming, as we're all looking at Barack Obama as the Antichrist. Satan's good at deterring you. He does not want you to hear the truth, to take you away from the truth. Keep your eye. And know, this is a feeling that I've been given from Yahweh. Not a detailed word. I've never had, and no one has had, a detailed word from the Lord, from Yahweh, where they can actually write down and remember word for word on 2 or 3 pages. But I feel this, something that's coming. And it has to do with the Vatican. And it has to do with a head wound. I'm going to do a video on that. But was healed later. Wake up, church. Be prepared for the real thing. Martial law coming to America. Make sure you have a plan. If you are not saved, if you are still here and the rapture has not yet taken place, because no man knows the day or the hour, make sure you have a backup plan. Make sure you have a way out, food and supplies and canned goods and ammunition. Leave me comments, everyone. Wake up before it's too late.